join the captain and his crew when things go sour, as their status quo is about to be turned upside down. How will the crew handle the weight of the corporate thumb, the hard cases of dangerous trade routes, their own greed? Find out as the Southern Tomfoolery Network presents Live and Let Fly.
Welcome back, Live and Let Fly podcast. You know how it is. What up? What up? What up?
What up, man? How you feeling, them?
You've already done the speedy intro.
Let's get through it.
We're only 16 episodes
it.
in. We're only 16 episodes in. You can't start rehashing now. You got a long way to go.
I got nothing for you today, man.
It's just going to be the same 15 intros over and over.
Yeah, I hope you're ready. Okay, enjoy.
People aren't going to know what episode they're listening to if they don't look at the numbers.
Exactly. Pony, baby, it's all I got.
It opens up. Wait, I've already heard this one.
I've already heard. I must be on repeat.
You better skip it then.
Did they just release the same episode twice in a row?
Yep. Absolutely. 100%. Yes.
That's how we do. It's
all right,
called
guys,
being efficient.
So, last time we left, you just finished the yarrow berry job.
Yeah. just delivered them.
Fucking yarrow berries.
Fucking yarrow berries.
Not gonna lie, Zach, you legit got me with that.
I
was
did.
like, hold up a minute. Did we? Did we? Hold on.
Wait a minute.
You can't mess with Josh's memory.
No.
He'll believe you.
Bless his bones. It's his heart and his bones. All the body. Bless his whole body.
His heart bone.
Poor bonitis.
I got bonitis.
My only regret is that I had bonitis.
Stupid.
Yeah.
You're stupid.
It's true.
How are things?
Man.
Things are good.
Bonitis is acting up.
Yeah, I mean, mine too.
Real talk, though, I actually am having an eczema flare up right now.
Ew.
So, like, if y'all see me scratching my arm like a crackhead.
Well, this is
Well,
one
if
of
you
the joys
pick at
of
it,
recording
that'll fix it,
remotely.
Yeah.
This is one of the benefits of not
eczema-
sitting at the same table with you.
Eczema isn't catching. It's
yeah.
just a little unsightly sometimes.
You just
okay?
pick at
It depends on how hard you scratch, because you might be flinging some of your shit on
Listen.
me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm an overachiever in all things. So,
I just don't think that it works that way, though, dude.
Just pivot is gross.
I'm being really hateful. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
all of you with eczema, it's fine. It's a normal condition. Do not be ashamed. I have dandruff. It's fine. Like, let's just...
Do you have to use Head and Shoulders, Adam?
on my body? Adam.
I used
Is that a thing?
I used to, but I went to this new all-natural hair
No doubt.
shampoo.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking hippie.
Yeah, that hippie shit, no doubt.
Yeah.
But Head and Shoulders is never not working.
Heath was like sitting on that one, man. He was like, I'm gonna squeeze that shit in.
Yeah. He's been waiting to drop that Head and Shoulders joke since 2019.
Hey, Head and Shoulders, get
that's their
at us.
Yeah,
Get out
Procter
of
&
here.
Gamble, why don't you go ahead and sponsor us?
Yeah.
I would love
Here we
that.
go.
Would you actually take a Head and Shoulders
Hell
sponsor?
yes.
All
I'm going to get
day
that
long.
P&G money, baby.
My grandfather was a traveling salesman for P&G.
Really?
I thought you were going to say for Head and Shoulders.
No, for
Well,
the
it was
for
one
the,
of his
for
many
the
products,
company,
you know. Yeah.
They've got, I don't know if you guys know this, but they have a whole plethora of products, like not just Head and Shoulders.
Really, Procter and Gamble, one of the largest corporations in the world. Yeah, no, I didn't know
damnedest
that.
thing.
Yeah, I thought they made just one thing, but just made a shitload of it.
They're really good at it.
I mean, their slogan is the America and world's #1 shampoo.
Wow. See? They got this.
It feels
That's
like they
Hunter
could have
Devils.
slimmed that down and just said the world, you know?
It's a little redundant, you know.
It was just America.
I believe America
and
counts
then-
as part of the world.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm on the Wikipedia page, and Lady Gaga is the Head and Shoulders Singapore and Philippines ambassador.
Dude.
Interesting.
Dude, she's
Ariana
making
Grande
that
from Malaysia and
money,
Brunei.
dude. Just like chilling.
If it's good enough for Gaga, it's good enough for us.
I know, right?
That's what I'm saying. We will be your nerd internet ambassadors, Head and Shoulders. Like, let us be.
Got you.
Because who needs? I mean, I bet you a lot of nerds need some Head and Shoulders. Let's just be real, you know?
We'll
Hell
get
yeah.
right up there with Kim Kardashian, who's the ambassador for the U.S.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Didn't know that.
Yep.
That's going to be a
What?
hard
Yep.
competition.
Well, she's a specific genre of the U.S. You know what I mean? Like they got to
Zach,
diversify.
you now have to get butt implants.
Yeah.
That's how we're going to get this sponsorship locked
Yes.
down.
Well, you do what you got to do, man, for the good of the pod, I guess.
For the good of the pod, think of the
Yeah.
pod.
I love
the
that
good of
we
the
are
scalp.
just so hell bent on selling out.
Oh.
Like
Bro, yes.
it's just like we can't wait. It's like somebody,
Nothing
please
would make me happier.
give us money to hawk your bullshit, please.
Yeah.
Well, like if we could get some major corporation to sponsor us, then we could not have to ask our listeners who we really care about to give us money. So
See?
I'd much rather have some faceless corporation fund this than you guys spending all your coffee money on Head and Shoulders commercials, you know?
So yeah, anybody out there who knows Procter and Gamble, tell them to give us a call. Just saying, just putting it out there. Miss
Procter
every shot
and
you
or
don't
Gamble.
take.
We'll talk to you.
And
about
Yeah,
it.
either one. Holler at us.
So now we're going to play a bunch of characters who are anti-corporation. Let's go.
No. I think we need to let this one marinate a little.
No, we can. I just wanted to point out the irony of us actively seeking corporate sponsorship in a anti-corporation adventure.
We are
Love
well
it.
aware. We are
I
well
don't
aware.
think the irony is lost on anyone.
Irony's much
That's the
better
joke,
when
that
you
JPG.
point it out. Yeah.
Damn the man, save the empire, but also I got bills to pay. Gotta keep them lights on. Procter and Gamble.
Procter and Gamble.
Proud sponsor of STF.
Not
Yes.
keeping your lights on since 1942 or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
What?
All right.
What are
all
we
right.
doing?
All right. All right. Okay.
There you go.
I guess we'll play some Starfinder.
Jesus. Twist my arm.
Is that what you're here for? Yeah, so last time we left, you did finish the Arbery job. Long ancient history at this point, I think. More recently, however, you all have mustered out of Edge Corp because you needed to get stock options so that you could be considered a shareholder and therefore granted access to a starship construction facility orbiting near Avalon called the Horse Eye Orbital Plate. We didn't talk about it too much last time, but you all did get a couple of shares of Edge Corp stock. You know what I mean? Along with your build points and credits as part of your termination packages.
I mean, with my role, I got 25% of the company. Let's go.
No.
That's how math works.
No.
I mean,
No,
that's 31.
that's
though.
cute though, but it didn't quite
work
work
out
out
that
that way. Yeah. So anyway, you've got that right. Tarika agreed to muster out with you. You all did some shopping. You prepared yourselves for your 3-day journey to the Horse-Eye Orbital Plate via a passenger liner that you all bought tickets for. Is there anything else before we get on with this thing that you want to do while you're still at Epsilon Station?
John, do you have any more sneaky phone calls that you want to make about your past?
No, not any
Okay.
sneaky phone calls or anything.
Any public phone calls?
I mean, no, not any public
No.
phone calls either. Don't really have anybody that I need to speak over the phone with.
Text messages, though. I need to send 10 of those out real quick.
100.
I have a really dumb. So I think that we a lot of the times skirt by, as a professional podcasting group, I think we skirt by some of the ridiculousness that happens at a casual table. So I have a casual table request for you, our amazing, fantastic GM. As you recall, last episode, Morgan took a trip
to the Pools of Paradise.
The Pools of Paradise. Morgan didn't have a lot of, they weren't very liquid at the time, as it were, you know? So
sounds like it wasn't a good trip.
Well, my question is, did they become more liquid? I would love to roll something to see if Morgan was able to charm their way into an accord with a welcoming individual.
Okay. See,
listeners, you can't see, but I just smiled. I roll.
My
I would like
understanding
to
of the
seduce.
situation.
I would like to seduce.
You want to roll to seduce. We're really developing into a 5e bard here.
Yeah.
This is what's going on.
Yep.
Yep.
A retrospect roll to seduce, please, GM.
What are you trying to gain out of this?
Basically, I want to know if Morgan fulfilled their, essentially, like, their religious obligation for the day. Like, seriously, they, a follower of Arche, as Morgan is, are required to find sexual release once a day, either with themselves or with a partner. And I just kind of wanted to see how that goes.
I think that's like a non-starter, right? Like, there's no doubt Morgan went to the pools. People at the pools be fucking. It's just how it is, right? But, like, you're, like, trying to get some money out of this situation?
No. Okay, sorry. Morgan does not have enough credits to pay for an escort. Okay. So basically, I wanted to see if Morgan was able to just smoosh their way into someone's
Just get
bed.
some free sex at the pool?
Yeah.
Is that the kind of operation that Madame Ziva is running?
I don't
Or is
know.
that the kind of operation that Uli and Etram are running in her stead?
So here's the deal. In Emily/Ziva's headcanon, the escorts can do as they please. Like, that's their business. You
can choose to give out one on the house.
Yeah.
At your leisure.
Yeah.
I mean, that tracks. That is very true
Okay.
with Ziva's mindset. Like, you know,
Yeah.
she's not in control of anybody's sexual activity.
I guess that we need to take this time to point out that Madame Ziva is Emily's character on the Apollo
BT
Protection
dubs.
Agency, our,
If you
our
weren't
other
aware.
show.
We have
Yeah.
another show.
Yeah, if you haven't listened to Apollo Protection Agency, Ziva's other main character is the owner and proprietor of this
Emily's
Pool's Paradise.
other character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said Ziva's other character.
Same difference.
Potato.
Okay.
Ziva's other character, Emily.
Yeah, that one. You got it. I
She's
just
like-
wanted to make you a little uncomfortable, Zach. Am I doing it?
You know what? You're gonna have to roll. You're gonna have to roll a check of some kind.
Make her roll
Yeah.
the religion check.
A mysticism? Or
should do it.
No, it's gonna have to be a charisma stat. I mean, I suppose if you wanted
Diplomacy,
to. Well,
or-
I don't really feel comfortable with you intimidating somebody into
No.
sex. Like, I don't
No.
think that's
no.
kosher per
No,
se.
not good.
that's not what Morgan would do, certainly.
So then, diplomacy it is.
Diplomacy
It's
or
ask
mysticism.
really nice.
Yeah.
What I could do is make a like statement.
This is a seduction check, is what
Okay,
this is.
all right. So diplomacy/seduction.
Diplomacy, right?
Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's just see.
Emphasis on the D.
19 on the die.
All right, yeah. Then I'm not even gonna bother. Yeah. If you roll a 19 on the die, sure.
Okay. Awesome. I'm glad that I used that
Morgan
roll
was
for
able
that.
to get around their lack of liquidity, let's say, to still fulfill their religious obligations.
Their broke assness.
Emily, are you proud of this?
I'm so unabashedly happy and proud of my whole situation right now.
We just needed this very important character moment from Morgan.
Also, Morgan is very happy and very proud.
So
and
why wouldn't they be?
They hit the passenger, whatever this thing is, ship or whatever, and they're just all smiles. And they're just like, hello, everybody. How we're ready to do this. I'm ready. Oh, it's so lovely.
Morgan, you have a bit of a glow about you.
Oh, darling, don't you know? And they would kind of like come and wrap their arm around you like, Captain, I'm just so excited to be underway. This seems like it's going to be such a great time.
Morgan, Morgan, you're looking awfully moist today.
Oh, my God.
We had so many people just throw their earbuds across the
I'm
room.
sorry, everyone.
Sorry, everybody.
I'm sorry. Feel free to cut that if you want to, but I couldn't not. I also don't really understand why that is like a thing, that specific word. I'm not going to say it again, but why?
I don't know, man. It's a psychosis or something.
I don't know.
But yeah, they just smile at you. Like, you have no idea, darling. And then just kind of giggle. The end, Zach. Please go on.
Yeah, no. Keep it going. No.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's
make
let
this
this
like
one
real.
marinate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's let this one
Oh,
marinate.
well, all right. We can do that.
No, you do find yourselves at the starport, getting ready to board. If there's anything that you want to handle leading up to this,
Nothing in particular. Rolling.
Nothing.
Just
Everybody's
be
good.
Waiting on the crew,
We got all of our shit off of our personal effects or whatever. Off of the other.
Oh
one,
yeah, absolutely. Speaking of, right, I mentioned this off air, but there was a crew of androids that came and delivered all of your personal effects out of BD 514 to you, and it was locked in its docking bay. So you all, being no longer members of EdgeCorp, right, being no longer employees of EdgeCorp, you no longer have access to your trusty steed, BD 514. You're schlepping it like pedestrians on the passenger liner here. But you did manage to keep all your stuff, right? Anything that you had on your person or in your bunk or anything like that, you will have presumably at your apartments in Absalom, right? I actually don't know what your living situation is, nor is it really my business. I mean, that's up to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to judge how you live. If you want to live in an alleyway, look, bro, that's on you. It's hard out here in Absalom,
Are we living in Absalom now?
Well, that's where you were based out of.
Yeah, based there. While we were working.
Where did you think that Tia had a more permanent residence at?
I just didn't think she had a permanent residence,
You thought she was just homeless.
I mean, well, she had
Transient.
well, she's not from here
okay?
to begin with. No, I mean, she's not from here to begin with, so I think she got to Absalom and very quickly started looking for work and, maybe had somewhere temporary to stay until she found work. And then
she is just crashing on her cousin's couch.
I mean, Morgan would have been staying at a very, very low pay kind of hotel situation because they too would have just sort of showed up at Absalom and be like, work? So yeah.
But I mean, I think it's like hard to debate the fact that like Gadrick would have at least some kind of living.
He lived on the old BD 514. He's homeless now.
Okay, well, all right. So all your shit gets taken to Tarika's apartment. Okay?
That's where I live. Well, I live in her little garage apartment off to the side of the house,
Can we please?
Both of you to assume she's got a house.
or whatever. What I'm saying is that I rent from Tarika.
You rent from Tarika?
Yeah.
You rent out Shan's old room because
There you go.
she's
Bet.
she's off on her own now.
So now I got the whole crew's shit in my
Yes.
room. Like everybody's shit just got dumped into my room.
Yep.
Well, you're not using it right now. You're boarding a passenger liner to Avalon.
Well,
You know?
I will say, if there was anywhere I'm sure somewhere in Absalom Station there would be like a place of worship for Hylax. Like that's probably where,
Of course.
Estia would have sought out first, and maybe like got, you know, like, hey, I don't have anywhere to live. Help me out. And I would think the Church of Hylax
Yeah.
would find there
You got any
somewhere.
empty
you know?
cots?
Hashtag community, you know.
Staying at the Hylex hostel.
Yeah, she just has to light candles at night in the temple, you know.
And is overjoyed to do so.
She
Mine
lives in the
helping.
Hylaxian bell tower.
Well, I like that. Though. That's probably how she
Sanctuary.
scraped by until she got the job with EdgeCorp, you know? It was like helping out the
Get
church.
you, Adam.
Yeah. Sanctuary.
While we're on the topic, okay, John, what about Vincent? Have you put any thought into where Vincent would hang his hat when
Under
he
a
was
bar.
not being a sullen asshole
Yeah, you know,
to his
In a
coworkers?
trash can. In a trash can.
no, I'm not fucking Oscar the Grouch.
Are you sure?
Aren't you though?
Fuck you, mate.
Fuck you, mate. I don't need abs.
Oscar the Grouch is a little nicer than Vincent.
This is true. This is true.
It's like, don't slander Oscar the Grouch's good name, okay?
We're really getting to the important bits here, folks.
So yeah, actually, that gave me. I'm gonna have to probably steal that same idea. Instead of Hylaxia, though, it would have to be Angrid, Torag and Angrid, and surely there's got to be some place on Absalom where he could actually hang his hat there, because he does carry the faith of Angrid. So for me, I think that would be like where he would be able to relax. I mean, like kind of seek shelter, you know, because I mean, when you really think about it, I mean, like when you leave planet, you're going to be working somewhere, usually like on a ship or something like that. He was a rock hopper, and I mean, they had quarters there, but he doesn't work there anymore, so he doesn't have quarters there anymore. He worked for AgeCorp. He slept on a ship. So as far as where he would hang his hat, I mean, I don't even think there's a place back home on Akaton for him anymore.
I don't even think he owns a hat.
Right. Yeah. No, he actually owns a ball cap. I will say that. Yeah.
Is it a Buzzblades hat or what?
No, it's Akatonian. It's gonna be the gladiatorial, like blood fields or whatever it's called, hat.
Oh.
You know, for their gladiator hat. Not gladiator hat, but like whatever.
I went to the Akatonian Gladiator Stadium, and all I got was a stupid hat.
Pretty much, exactly. Yeah. He's got a ball cap from the gladiator pits.
I'll tell you what, guys, your domestic choices here speak volumes that EdgeCorp clearly can't pay their employees a living wage if not a single one of you has even bothered to get an apartment or anything.
I got one.
Yeah,
Well,
with
when you live on a
Tarika's,
ship, man.
Shan's old bedroom doesn't count, okay?
So
That's all I need.
also, I feel like all of the main deities of Starfinder, like the big ones, like they'd have their own little like place of worship or whatever. But for all of like the smaller deities, I feel like they may have like one non-denominational kind of like temple, and like in each
like an
corner there's a
office
little
space
shrine.
they rented out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like
They got like folding tables.
Prayer cubicles.
yeah, it's prayer cubicles, and like you go in for Torag or whatever, and like you look over and like Morgan's naked, and it's just like, oh hi, like in the corner for Arshay, because Arshay is also a very not super well known deity.
Yeah, Morgan really did pick an obscure
niche.
deity. Yeah.
Well, she wouldn't have to find a place to sleep. Just wherever you devote your
happen
business.
to-
You know?
Yep, there you go.
Your hat, Vincent, would be a Vitari Tech Coliseum hat.
There we go. Vitari Tech Coliseum.
Proud of you.
So yeah, there you go.
Had to open the Packed Worlds book real quick and flip some pages.
I did.
there.
I did.
Yep.
That's what it's there for.
Yeah,
So-
right.
In all seriousness, though, I honestly think that Gadrick probably would have been staying at some type of like EdgeCorp dorms or something like
Yeah.
corporate being a company man.
I figured that you would be
With
like
Crowley Holmes.
funneling your whole paycheck back
Whole
into the
paycheck
company.
back into the company
Yeah.
store.
I figured it would be the community of Yosokis, because apparently they're very familial and will go ahead and take you off the streets and whatnot. From what I've read about the Yosoki,
Hey, Yosokis are not a monolith,
I
John.
mean,
Yeah.
this is also a very good point.
You can't just walk up to any random Yosoki. Hey, can I crash at your place, man?
He's like, yes, but you have to share your cheek food. No, never mind.
Yeah, all right. Well, let's fucking see you then.
My cheek
cookies.
My damn cookie dough.
So we have established canon that we have an
I'm
Oscar
glad we
and
took
a
the
Cookie
time
Monster.
to sort that out. That I think it was very important character building moments there. Very,
Yep.
very, very important. Glad we really elaborated on it.
You
Thank
really
so
should
much.
be proud of me and John, because normally we would have a backstory so long that no detail would be missed.
This is true.
We went against type this time.
You're welcome.
Yeah, congratulations, boys. You done it.
done it.
You know, you done it. Okay, so you were able to board the passenger liner, right? No problem. It's not comfy, but it'll get the job done, right? We opted for the cheapest tickets we could get because it's not like we're all rolling in dough. We can't even afford a place to live. So you got 3 days in the passenger liner. You are on your way to the Horse-Eye orbital plate that is orbiting above Abalon, right? Is there anything that you want to do on the trip, or we scooting along?
So, I mean, what are we have our own rooms, or are we bunked up together?
I was
what
just
are the
about to ask that
accommodations
question.
like on the cruise liner?
You know, I'll tell
we
you,
all
man.
paid for our own tickets, so
Yeah, you all paid for your own tickets. My thought is it's more like a train, you know, in terms of your accommodations.
a
Okay.
tiny little sleeping car.
Yeah, you
bunk,
might have
yeah.
like a little sleeping car with a little bitty bunk in it or something.
Gotcha.
I mean, how many people are on this cruise liner? Like, is it super packed? Like,
You and 2 other people, Heath. No, I don't know. There's a lot of people.
Oh,
It's a big
okay.
cruise liner, man.
I was-
There's
Are there a
like,
lot of
there's
stops
people on it.
on the way?
There's at least 4 other people.
Yeah, it's at least 4, dude.
that's why I was confused. I was like, well, that's just impossible if we're all here.
Does
no, I
Hestia
mean-
want to go make friends with all of them or something?
Well, if all we have is tiny little sleeping cars, then absolutely, she would
And-
kind of try to go and meet some people and then enjoy the cruise for what it is, knowing we have a big thing coming up that this is leading to. This is a little bit of downtime, and why not go and
I mean,
chit chat and
yeah.
make friends?
She is a Sheeran. I mean, that makes sense. You know, wants to always find a friend everywhere she goes. You know.
To John's point, like, how are there any other stops other than the Horse-Eye?
No,
It's straight, so-
we're heading straight there.
We're all in the company of people who are going to the same place. So, yeah, Morgan would definitely want to try and make nice with people, sort of see what their story is. And, like,
I don't
is
think
there,
that's a good idea.
well, is there any intel that we can gain from them that could make our.
So you can go ahead and roll a diplomacy check if you'd like, for gathering kind of information, maybe about Abalon or the Horse-Eye orbital plate itself.
Can I roll empathy for that first? Like, can I do my empathy sense motive?
Well, you're going to be rolling diplomacy to gather information.
Yeah, so with empathy, as a full action, you can attempt to sense motive to check or read emotions of a particular creature. If you succeed, you learn its general disposition and attitude towards a creature within 30 feet of it, and you gain a +2 circumstance bonus to bluff diplomacy for the next hour. So that's why I basically want to know, do I get my +2? But if it's a general...
Okay,
If it's a specific person I'm talking to, I'd be able to use empathy. But if it's just a general gain information roll, maybe not.
I mean it is a general
Okay.
gain information roll. However, I will let you go ahead and roll a sense motive if you
Okay.
want. I'll just
Yeah.
set a DC.
Okay.
And we'll see if we get the bonus.
Wonderful. I love it. Thank you, sir. I appreciate
Yeah.
it. That's probably not going to get it.
Think so?
With a 18 total.
Yeah, that'll get it. So you get +2 on your diplomacy.
yay.
So go ahead and roll that.
Wunderbar. 4. That's garbage. That is, I can do math. 12. I rolled.
Total
real
of
low.
12.
Yeah, real low.
Okay. Well, you don't manage to learn much, Morgan. However, if anyone else would like to roll, you could also, if you don't want to schmooze people, you could certainly like check the infosphere, that kind of thing. Gathering information if you want to, and then also roll a diplomacy check if you'd like to do that. Anybody else?
What check would that be to check the infosphere?
It's also
still
diplomacy.
diplomacy?
It's all
Okay.
diplomacy, bro. Diplomacy all the way down.
All right. Well, I got a 10, so I didn't learn a damn
Very
thing.
good. Does anybody else want to give this a shot?
Yeah, sure. Okay. 23.
Very good, Hestia. Very good. With such a high roll, I can tell you a lot of things, right? First, the Horse-Eye orbital plate itself, right? It derives its nickname from Abalon's ancient nickname, which is the horse. Although not many people, call Abalon by the horse now, right? It was founded, the Horse-Eye orbital plate itself was founded before the Gap by a coalition that actually included species from Las Galarian. Now, many corporations use this massive starship construction facility simultaneously, right? There's a bunch of different corporations all using different parts of the facility. They generally subcontract to anesite firms for the actual construction. Now, does everybody know what an anesite is?
I sure do.
What's an anesite,
Yeah.
Heath?
What were you going to say, John?
Oh no! Say yeah. I'm also aware of what an anesite is.
They're little robot people.
They are. Right. yeah.
Very similar to the SROs, but specifically from what's it called? From Avalon.
Avalon.
Yeah,
Right.
and they have their whole belief system. Those who wait versus those who leave, or something. I can't remember. But,
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not going to read the entire
Sure.
section
Right.
on the anesite, but I will give you a quick overview, right? They are self-modifying constructs that are native to the world of Avalon. Each anesite itself is a unique self-improving construct, and over the course of millennia, thousands of different models have developed, right? Depending on their role, anesites can have any form, and then it can also reconfigure themselves to adapt to their circumstances. The most common anesite design, however, is a basic arthropodin. Arthropodin? It's an arthropod.
Yeah.
Form of silvery metal with multiple legs for efficient travel and claws for accomplishing their assigned tasks. So essentially, these are robots that look like bugs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
yeah.
I'm-
Not unlike Mantis, honestly.
Right.
You know?
She'll
Right.
fit in great. And I just want to say, I'm super excited to be going anywhere near Abalon. That was probably the first planet I was really interested in when I started playing Starfinder. Mm-hmm. And Mike
Yeah.
has a little bit of backstory on Abalon.
Absolutely. Mike being your character
My
from
character
our other
from
show.
our other show, the APA.
Yeah, right. I just want to make sure that we...
APA meaning Apollo Protection Agency.
Apollo Protection Agency, that's correct, under the Southern Tomfoolery Network, in case you forgot what show you're listening to. Okay.
But
anyway,
right now you're listening to Live and Let Fly.
Live far.
Live and furfur. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, essentially, you do gather that mostly the crew, the construction workers here on the Horse-Eye orbital plate are anesite firms, right? That are contracted out. So, you learn a little bit about that, a little bit about the Horse-Eye orbital plate, what it does, and after a few days of travel, you emerge from the drift, obviously, and you see Avalon. It's a small gray planetoid, just covered in enormous high-tech metroplexes, and it seems to be from what you can see right up here in space, separated by mountain ranges and the occasional crater. From there, it takes a couple more hours, and you find yourselves near the Horse Eye Orbital Plate. This is a miles-long floating factory. It has a flat upper surface, what looks to be covered in like solar collection panels, right? And it's just always angled towards the sun. You see starships in various states of construction. Most of them are barely visible among all of the scaffolding, cranes, and swarm of workers, and they're hanging like bats from the bottom of the facility, right? So the facility's got a flat top, and then it's this huge, massive floating facility with all of these starships hanging on scaffolding from the bottom of it.
That's cool.
Among these vessels, you see one very, very large. I mean, it's absolutely colossal sized cruiser, and it's just plated in gold. Solid gold. And Morgan, you would immediately recognize this as one of the legendary commerce barges that are used by the followers of the prophecy of Callistrad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Callistocrats. So your liner docks sort of in the middle levels of the plate, and everyone begins to unload, and you all are greeted by an Anasite worker who stops and wants to inspect your identification. Okay. So you're not going to try to pull anything. We're doing this legit, right?
Well, I don't think we have any other options, really.
Absolutely. Yep. So the Anasite checks all of your IDs against an authorized database, of who's allowed to visit, and then we'll inform you that shareholders are authorized to travel freely in the Horse Eye Orbital Plate, but some corporations maintain restricted areas. You must secure separate authorization for entry to each of these regions. The Horse Eye Orbital Plate is not responsible for injury or inconvenience resulting from failure to obtain this authorization. Do you understand?
Yep.
Yes.
Check the little I agree to terms and conditions.
Yeah. You just scroll past it and just click OK. Yeah, absolutely. So everybody understands and accepts and agrees.
I will say this, I know that we just kind of joked about that, but if there are actually terms and conditions, Morgan would read all of them.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, it's a lot of legal jargon that essentially says the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Which is, you can be here, but you have to get separate authorization for any kind of other restricted area access, and you can't sue us if you get fucked up in the process.
If we shoot you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, here, we have zero plan for what we're doing. We have no information. I don't even know what area we have to go to. I feel like we are so underprepared. I feel so much that we're underprepared that I as a player am don't even know where to start or how to proceed.
Well, let's start here. The Anasite will then direct you to a series of guest rooms in the middle levels of the facility that you can go and stay at as a courtesy for being shareholders visiting the plate here. So you all have some private quarters that you can head to and kind of talk about how you want to approach this. But you make your way to your private quarters, you get set up, it's fine, nothing fancy, but it's perfectly amenable, right?
This is the nicest room that I've ever stayed in my whole life.
Yeah, about like my dorm back on Absalom.
It's quite an upgrade. No, actually, Shan's room, I'm sure, is pretty nice. But so, how was everyone's trip? Did you all have I know that I kept to myself. I was mostly meditating and doing some reading. And how was the trip for all of you?
I mean, it was fine. It was kind of weird not flying. You know, riding along with the passenger, it felt wrong.
It was boring.
Yeah, it was boring. It was boring.
It's a bit quiet. I couldn't quite get any of our fellow passengers to open up and talk about things, but
I couldn't get the damn infosphere to work for shit.
Well, fortunate for you, I was. And I share with you all the information I got about Avalon.
Well, it occurred to me that we have been given a task with little to no information on how to accomplish it. We are supposed to steal this ship, the Oliphant, but I have no idea how we are going to do this. Does anybody have any suggestions?
So, question, GM. Mm-hmm. Do we know where the Oliphant is located within this area?
You do not.
Okay.
You do not.
No.
I will say that on the sort of counter, on the bar, as you come into the room, there's a data pad with a local infosphere local to the Horseye orbital plate that
Excellent.
might be able to provide you some information.
Yeah, cracks
you
our
want
knuckles.
Yeah, we need to identify its location, what it looks like.
What kind of security is
Yeah,
it?
what kind of security exactly?
What kind of permissions we'll need to get to access it? You know?
True.
Did you say Tia cracks her knuckles? Her
yes, I did.
fingers break. Exoskeleton. Sorry. Data pad.
Tia, I'm going to roll over your very successful check.
Awesome.
And you just a little bit of digging, not much. You find out that there are 5 facilities on the plate that are controlled by EdgeCorp. That have projects related to EdgeCorp going on within them. This is publicly, publicly available information, right? However, among the information, you do determine that all 5 of these areas have restricted access. That none of them are, you can just walk in and go check it out.
Yeah.
Now, another thing that you do find is that there are tours available. Throughout the day, there are multiple tours available there's actually 2 types of tours. One is for shareholders who are investigating the sort of status of the projects that are going on within the companies of which they are shareholders. And another set of tours that are for investors. However, anyone can attend these tours, and it doesn't cost you anything. You just sign up, and you can take as many tours as you want.
So, as far as the tours, one's for shareholders, one's for investors. Does one of them get more access than the other? Like, does one get the opportunity to look inside the ships and stuff, whereas the other doesn't?
None of the information that you have gleaned would suggest that one gives more than the other.
Okay. So, yeah. So, upon getting that information, she turns to the crew and she says, I may have found perhaps not our inn, but the first step on the path. And she tells you about the tours. And I'm thinking maybe, there's 5 facilities, right? And we have no idea which facility the ship is at. Mm-hmm. So we could split up and each take, one of the, shareholder tours and try to locate it. And then we could, after that, all take the tour of the one that we know it is, the next day.
Is there no way for us to use a computer to see a log of what ships are in what place?
Shipping manifest.
Well, you could certainly try a little little clandestine computer browsing if you want. You know what I'm saying? A little hacking situation.
Yeah, let's go.
If you wanted to.
However,
Not gonna be me.
I mean, it's going to be me.
do you feel comfortable doing that in the event that there are like security protocols?
Yeah, now this is a very secure facility.
Yeah,
I mean, you know, I think Morgan might have some good insight there that
So
there
as
may or may not be countermeasures.
as we're checking into that, Morgan would definitely say to Tia, like, "Now, Pet, I don't doubt your skills at all. I've seen everything that you can do. But from what I understand of this particular organization, we might not want to ruffle their virtual feathers if we don't have to. I know that it would make things easy as far as our search goes, but if they happen to notice us trying to sneak in through the digital back door, things could go very poorly for us. Just something to chew on."
Yes, indeed. So, how about we go on the tours first and see if we can locate it via that, and if not, then we can revert to the hacking option.
Captain, that would be my suggestion, for fear of being noticed too early in our espionage.
Yeah, well, I think that is as good a plan as any. I certainly have no skills with computers, so I'll trust to your judgment with that, Hestia and Morgan. I do not like the idea of us being separated, but I think for the most part we should be all right. Just keep your communication channels open, please.
Well, in this endeavor, their high degree of security is to our benefit. When on the tours, I do not have much fear that we will enter a combat situation.
For what it's worth, there's no real rush. Like, you have plenty of time to take all of the tours if you feel more comfortable taking them together.
I mean, it was just a general
My only it's not so much
Captain Mama concern. It's not something he's hung up on, you know, like.
Yeah.
I too had that thought, not so much about like safety wise, but that one of us who might be less observant would miss something. If we all have like a group.
Do we have a picture of the Oliphant? Like, can we know what it looks like?
You don't really. I mean, if you remember, you did see a brief hologram of it. In
Yes,
So we know
just
it's
in
its
general.
basic shape.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so aren't we also under the impression that this ship itself is supposed to be a secret? So it probably wouldn't even be on the tours, you know?
Sorry, choked on air.
Again, what they're doing that's secret is not the ship. They're using a ship to harbor something secret, right? Am I understanding that? Like, the ship itself is not
Well,
necessary.
the big secret is the null space cargo hold that they've developed.
Right.
Right.
So
Like, they're not high.
Okay, so the ship itself might be on the tour, but they're just not going to tell you, oh, we have twice the amount of hauling capacity because of this null space tech.
yeah.
Yeah, and I doubt like it will be something that's even pointed out.
Yeah, I don't
You
think
can't
they'd
really
highlight
hide a
it.
ship. You know what I mean? Like, unless it has cloaking on it the whole time. I don't know. I guess you could hide.
Like, do
the
we
ship,
know
but-
anything about the, what did you call, I'm sorry, organizations or operations, the installments, the 5 different places? What are they? What do they do? Just very basic names of them even?
Well, I mean, this is a starship construction facility, right? What they do here is build starships.
So it's just 5 different construction bays.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha. So it's not like the null space development bay.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Right, so basically, we need to go on the tours. We can split up to try to do it faster, or we can do them one at a time to try to make sure everyone has their top perceptive abilities on and we don't miss anything.
I say we just, if we have the time to do it, let's just all go as a group and do it. Like, we got here together. Like, they know manifest-wise, we all showed up at the same time. So, I don't think we're in any danger going as a group. If we're not on a massive time crunch, I think we can do it as a group.
I agree.
Okay.
Okay.
That's cool with me.
Taking tours.
Well,
We're
and
taking tours.
to be fair, also, if anybody would be over the moon enthused about a tour of a starship construction, a series of starship construction bays, it's Tia. Like, she's... I know the mission is important, but, like, this would be, like, a field trip in middle school for her, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So you sign up for tours that would take you through areas of the facility that would bring you near these 5 Edge Corp controlled bays that you've identified, right? So you like figure out how to get in on each one of them. You go around. It takes all day, and you go on several tours. Tia, you learn a lot about all the great things that Edge Corp is doing to pioneer technology in starship construction. And I mean, they just really like blow smoke up Edge's ass about just how great they are and how wonderful. You don't get a lot of really good, like, concrete info, though. Like, they don't show you inside of any of the facilities, right? They just take you to them, talk briefly about kind of what's going on at each place, the kind of work they're trying to, like, sell you on. You know, like, we're spending your money wisely, essentially. Mm-hmm. However, on your last tour of the day, as you're going through in front of one of these Edge Corp bays, you happen to spot a human woman. She's dressed head to toe in white, and she's walking and talking to a very unusual mantis-shaped anisite. This anisite looks like mantis on roids. You know what I mean? Like, just like massive. It's like 7 or 8 feet tall. It's huge.
Shit.
And Morgan, you recognize this woman. You know her. You know her intimately. However, the rest of you do not so much recognize her, but you do hear the anisite speak to her, and it says, "After so much overtime, employees are discontent and are beginning to pose a security risk." You hear the woman respond, "Give everyone a few days off. We've come in on time and under budget. They deserve a chance to celebrate." And then you hear the anisite answer, "This is satisfactory," as they exit through a secure door into a restricted area marked with the Edge Corp logo. So, like I said, Morgan, you know exactly who this is. The rest of you, if you want to roll a culture check, you might learn some information.
Ugh.
I mean, I could try it, but I got a +3, so I got a 6.
I cannot even try.
Can't even
Nope.
try?
Nope.
Actually, if I don't have a rank, well, no, it is a class skill, so.
No, you still have to have a rank in it.
Do you?
Yup.
No.
Yep.
Well, then I didn't roll that 6. I didn't roll
I got
anything.
a 22.
A 22?
Yeah.
So, what you know, Tia, is that the woman's clothing, the all white head to toe, marks her very clearly as a follower of the prophecies of Kalistrad.
Okay.
And what did Sinjin tell us about? I know he mentioned the Callistocracy to us in part of what was there.
What Sinjin told you is that Executive Vice President Elaine Rysora, who is a follower herself of the prophecies of Kalistrad, was the lead on Project Oliphant.
Got it. Okay.
So that's a little piece of information you gain, and after that, your tours for the day end.
Question, Zach.
Yeah.
How close were we to Eline? Like, within feet?
Pretty close. However, from your vantage point, Morgan, Align does not give any of you the time of the day. You intuit that she probably thinks that you're just tourists and there's no need for her to study any of you. So she walks very near you, but does not even glance your way.
Can I try a sense motive? Can I try for empathy on her just to see what her general disposition and attitude is towards the creature within 30 feet of her?
Towards the Anacite?
Anybody. Like, if we're within, like, 30 feet of her, like, basically I want to see, is she, like, ambivalent to us being there? Is she upset with the Anacite for asking for, time off? Basically,
sure.
I get her general disposition.
Yeah.
A 26.
26? Okay, so yeah, I mean, nothing really sticks out to you. She's not, like, upset that people are here on tour. This is a normal occurrence, right? She seems maybe a little stressed out, right? Understandably so. She's appears to be overseeing a secret project, but does not seem upset with the Anacite about giving the employees a furlough. It seems like, again, as you heard her say, you came in on time and under budget, and so she says the employees deserve a chance to celebrate, and doesn't seem to have a problem with that. So, other than being stressed out, that you kind of tell, you don't notice any other strong emotions coming from her as she breezes by you and into the restricted area.
But we got the sense that she didn't even really see us.
Right.
You know what I mean? We're just another group of thousands
another
that come through
group of tourists that come
right.
through here.
Gotcha.
Yep, she didn't even pay you any attention, right?
Mm-hmm.
She, a Callistocrat kind of carries themselves with an air of superiority.
Right. They can't see us because they're too busy looking down their nose.
Yeah.
Right.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you make your way back to your room, and you can certainly
we've got the sense
assess
that,
your findings.
Yeah, we get the sense that restricted area is probably where we need to go.
Well, as I said, if you can suss out now, you all, or Tia knows, right, that this is a Callistocrat, right? Morgan knows exactly who this woman is, but the rest of you don't.
Well,
It's not like you had a culture check to determine, and so you need to discuss that.
Right. I mean, I would certainly want to, any knowledge that I have, I would want to bring to the party. I think first, probably to Morgan, just her being the other person I know is invested heavily in a religion, so she may know more about other religions. So, yeah, that would be, Tia would approach them and, bring up the woman and be like, I noticed the woman dressed in white with the mantis, the very similar to mantis Anacite, and gleaned that she is probably a Callistocrat and likely holds some important position.
Quick question. GM, is there any complimentary booze in this room?
Sure. Yeah. There's a mini fridge. I mean, it's not complimentary, right? But there is some booze
It's
in the mini fridge.
$9.
But they gotta catch you,
Yeah, no, regardless of the cost, Morgan would just go straight to the mini fridge and pull out the strongest alcoholic beverage in there and
Cavassier,
and start
That is the
downing
drink,
it.
yes.
that is the drink.
The drink. As kind of like Tia's asking this question, or making this statement rather, and they would kind of like finish drinking and pull the bottle back and just be like, "Yes, that is certainly a Callistocrat. Her name is Elaine Rysora. She's the one that Sinjin spoke about. She's the one in charge of this whole operation, so I would guess that particular bay is the one we're looking for." And they would take another long pull out of the bottle.
Are you stressed out about the mission?
And Morgan would sit down on the bed and just kind of, or couch, whatever's in this room, and just flops. Like, there's no decorum. It's just kind of flopping and almost like intentionally being sloppy. Suffice it to say, I know Elaine quite well. She and I go way back, and I was very gung-ho about this mission. It's an opportunity to give her the business, or as it were, but seeing her again, it was a bit more intense than I was anticipating. But in a way, I'm even more excited now to get this excursion underway.
If you don't mind my asking, what is the nature of your relationship to this person?
Morgan would look over the rest of the room and just like one by one take everybody in. We've all entered into this particular situation with at least a modicum of understanding and trust. So I feel I can tell you this. My given name is not, or my given surname, rather, is not Tirta. It's Rysora. I'm an adopted child of the Rysora family. Elaine is my sister.
Oh.
Oh, well,
Roland drops his glass.
Well, if she is your sister, could you not ask her if we could have access? She says very naively.
That makes you royalty, doesn't it?
Oh dear, you sweet, sweet, gentle breeze. No, not at all. Elaine and I... Well, I can only assume they think I'm dead. And that they don't care very much that I died. As I don't think they ever really looked for me. No, I was never the golden child, as it were, of the adopted Rysora clan. But no, I don't want to reveal myself at all to her. She and my family... What do you know of Callistrad? Followers of Callistra? The prophecy as all that garbage?
Very little. From what I have read, they were very concerned with amassing wealth for some kind of impending doom.
Yes, and amongst that amassing of wealth, there's also a massive amount of rules and stipulations and protocols and all manner of insane requirements that you must follow. That lovely monotoned outfit, the all white. White and gold is the standard of a Callistocrat. And they're not to wear anything other than those colours. They're to be pure and only eat certain foods and only imbibe certain beverages, only things that are of the highest quality and most pure. They are deprived of sensory input in so many things. And they like lean forward and they're just like, they're celibate, Tia. They don't have sex. That's why we're adopted. They don't procreate.
That sounds terrible.
It's awful. It's not good at all. I mean, to each their own. Do your business, whatever makes you happy. But my family was always so oppressive and we never really got along. And they intentionally take a really long pull from the bottle and like flop back a little further into the couch. Like they spread their legs and like just kind of flop their arm over the back of the couch and just kind of say like, I can't talk to Elaine for many, many reasons, but most of all, I don't think that it would do any good. Even if I was still in good standing with the family. They never listened to me before. Why would they listen to me now?
And why do they think you are dead?
I was on a ship managing a trade agreement. And the ship... we were attacked. I was stranded on a moon. I'm sorry, I always fuck up the name of this planet. It starts with a B.
Brethetta?
Brethetta. I flipped the th. One of the moons of Brethetta. And they never came looking for me. I was there for 8 weeks. And there are so many options. They have a massive amount of wealth. Everything you think you know about Edge Corp, everything you think you know about anything you've ever heard about the Rhysaurs, they have more money than you can imagine. They could have found me if they wanted, and they didn't. So I left them. I didn't have to go back, so I didn't. They don't want me. I've always been wrong for them. And that's all right, because I got to go out and do my own thing. And now I'm here, and we're going to stick it to them.
Morgan.
Yes, Captain.
They've never been right for you. I want you to remember that. This is their problem, not yours. You are an amazing person. But I must ask, will this add further complications to our mission? Seems like you don't have any problem sticking it to her, but I wanted to just be sure.
There shouldn't be any problem on my end, Captain. My only concern would be if somehow I'm noticed. I certainly don't look how I used to when I was a Rhysaura. And I would say that it's pretty obvious to y'all that they kind of they pause very deliberately before saying that. Like maybe they were going to say a different name. Mm-hmm. But they just say Rhysaura. I don't think that Elaine would notice me. She hardly ever noticed me, even when I was the person she grew up with. But I don't know if they have any kind of bioscans or anything that would pick me up genetically, as it were. That would be my only real fear.
Well, I suppose we'll have to cross that bridge when we get there, but I think we will all be in trouble if there's a biological scan, as we will immediately be the names that they are looking for. I'm hoping that that is not the case. I feel that even though we have found where this ship is, we are no closer in developing a plan to take it. It is obviously under high security. Gadrick, Hestia, even Vincent, you have some experience perhaps in these types of things? Or do you have any ideas of how we might be able to bypass the security?
It would be much easier if we had someone on the inside. But wish we had more information to go on, but that was St. John's whole thing, is that we come up with the plan.
I mean,
Yeah, I wish I had something for you, Captain, but I mean, aside from finagling my way into doing breaking stuff, I mean, I can squeeze into real tight spots if that'd help somehow. But
I'm just here to fly it out of here, Captain.
pretty much, I mean, I can probably unlock some doors and stuff along the way. But realistically, like, unless you got a really tight spot you want me to squeeze through and try and open a door from the other side or something, I don't know. I mean,
so Zach, based on Morgan's previous knowledge of working with like the Rysora family, with, you know, Callistocrats in general, would Morgan have any kind, I know that they don't know about this project in particular, but anything about general like security protocols or any standing information? I
mean, specifically related to the Horseye orbital plate security.
Yeah. Okay.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
You know, I think getting back on the infosphere would be a good idea. Certainly, you're able to log on and check Edge Corp employee records and confirm that the woman that you did see is in fact a line Rysora. And I did provide a picture in our chat for you all there. Do you want to like try to describe her very quickly?
She's beautiful.
She's a bitch. I'm sorry.
She looks like Megan Fox with blonde hair.
That's very accurate.
But she's got her hair like all pulled up in a very tight bun on the top of her head, with like a little tiara holding it in place, like a golden tiara. And I mean, yeah, she's definitely wearing that white kind of high collar.
Kava.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yep.
Stormlight.
She looks like if the princess in the Neverending Story grew up.
And became a real
Yeah,
snob.
that's good. Yeah. Definitely.
Totally. Some other things you can glean if you want to Google a little bit about Callistocrats, right? Just because I kind of think this lore is interesting, right? So I'm gonna shoehorn it in here real quick. Morgan mentioned that they were wrong for the Callistocrats, and going over some of their tenets, you quickly find out just how wrong they are. Some of the goals and prohibitions of the Callistocrats, right? Conserve resources. They never exhaust their resources, right? They always wear white. They avoid charity. They avoid material comforts, right? Even when they can easily afford them. That includes a very strict diet, abstaining from several kinds of meat, for example. They avoid all physical contact. That includes they wear full-length gloves, full-body robes, and they avoid most sexual activity and abstain from tattoos. They are lawful and neutral. They exploit agreements, right? They want to take advantage of any kind of loopholes in contracts and other legal agreements without technically violating any rules. And of course, they want to outwit their superiors for profit. So I think that's very, very wrong for Morgan.
Yeah. Yes.
No kidding.
yeah.
Like, and whoever, I'm assuming like Tia's kind of reading through this, or whomever's looking at it.
Yeah.
Like, you would think about it. You have never seen Morgan wear a stitch of white clothing. Like, they adorn themselves with a lot of different, like, like, even when they're in technically, like, regulation, Edge Corp paraphernalia, like, there would still be, like, a colorful scarf or, like, some fun bangles or something, some kind of accessories. Nothing has ever been white.
Yeah, that sounds like a not fun existence.
I mean, but they got money, I guess.
Markedly
But
not
they
a
don't
Calist-
spend it.
money, though.
They don't spend it on fun stuff.
When they don't do fun stuff with the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, for what? And they don't
What's
give it
the
to
point of
charity
money?
either.
Yeah.
They don't give it to charity
Yeah.
either.
No.
They don't do anything. They just hoard it. They're just
Right.
hoarders.
You know, Hestia just reading over all that, trying to learn, you know, as much as she can and be as sincere and, you know, empathetic to Morgan's background as possible. And after a little while, like, kind of breaks out of her reading trance and looks over to Morgan and says, well, first and foremost, I vomit in your mouth for sharing this information and painful history with us. Yes. In this way, I would say we have evolved and learned a good bit about you. However, it appears as though however we enter this situation, we are going to have to rely on my hacking abilities, whether or not there are security protocols.
I think that you're right, Hestia.
I agree. I just wanted you to be fully aware and prepared for any potential backlash before we decided to go into it.
That's my secret. I'm never prepared.
All right, Tia. So it's time to get to work, right? You know now which facility contains what you believe to be Project Oliphant, right? The one that Aline went into. She's obviously over it. You've narrowed it down from the 5 to the 1. Now, from your computer here in the room, you can try to get into the network and see what you might be able to uncover. If you want to give that a hacking check for me real quick.
You say that as though there's another better option?
Yeah, on your computer, as opposed to what other computer?
Well, as you went on your tours, you noticed that there are computer terminals outside of each of these facilities, right? But there might be something you can glean from trying to dig in on your side. It might be worth a shot.
Right. Yeah, okay, let's give it a shot.
Okay.
Okay. So just the computers?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. That's pretty good. I've got a plus 12, and that's an 18 on the die for a dirty 30.
Nice.
Dirty 30. I like it. So, doing some digging, Tia, you do, in fact, come across some secure documents, kind of just outlining a lot of what Sinjin has already told you about Oliphant. You know that this is the place, and you managed to obtain a map of the facility that you can download and store on all of your data pads, and I'll provide that to you off air.
Yeah, while
However,
she's typing away, you hear Hestia, bingo.
I'm in.
However, you do know enough to know that if you want access to the facility, that you would need to do so from the front door, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
You can try to hack it. You might try to pick the lock, right? With an engineering check. But if you want in, you're not going to be able to remote in.
Right, we've got to go on another tour.
You've got to... Well,
we don't want to do it during a tour, right?
You don't want to do it during a tour, exactly. Now, obviously, like most places, this facility slows down a lot at night. I mean, virtually to a standstill, right? You might have a very light security contingent, but for the most part...
Did we notice any cameras on our tour? Can we retroactively do some perception checks to kind of scope the security situation out around the front door?
There are certainly cameras all over the place, man.
All right, got to mask up, folks.
Yeah.
And pull my purple scarf up over my snout. They'll never know I was a blocker.
I'm basically invisible.
You can't see me right now.
Okay, so definitely disguise, stealth, sneak in,
Mm-hmm. And
hacky, attacky. Are when you say front door, do you mean like a physical door, or you mean on
a physical door? Yeah. So I'm going to give you this map. Essentially, I'm just gonna snip it straight out of the AP here. You're not gonna know what any of these numbers are, and it doesn't matter, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not relevant for you, for your purposes. All right, so yeah, so you see the front door, right?
And this is the front door to the ship or the front door to the bay?
To the whole bay, yeah.
Gotcha.
To the whole bay.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
So studying the map quickly, you determine that there's only one way in, right?
Yeah.
That's the front door. And so, if you want to get in there, that's the place you got to go.
Cool.
Well, I suggest that we get a good night, because we just did all of our tours. It's already night. Like, I figure we get a good night's rest. We spend the next day kind of just doing any meditations or anything that we need to do, and then we go tomorrow night to try to break into this thing. I mean, I don't really see any other option here.
Yeah.
This may be wacky and crazy, but I just thought about it, and I just wanted to run it by you. Morgan is pretty familiar with, what is it, Elaine? What's the woman
Elaine.
in white? Elaine. How's your disguise score? Like, what's your bonus to disguise? Because I have a mantis similar to the mantis she was walking with. Like, we could try to get in there as her, you know?
I have a +1 to disguise.
Oh, all right. Never mind. It was a fun idea.
Ziva's disguise is...
I have a +4.
You're a dog.
I know, but I can use my disguise on somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, I can use my disguise skill to help them
disguise someone?
Yeah. But I mean,
I just
+4 is not
wanted
that
to,
high.
Right.
You know?
I mean, we can throw it out as an idea. I just wanted to put it out there because the having the mantis being so similar, I was like, ooh, maybe that'll work.
I don't hate it. Here's the thing. From being on the other end of the last time this group tried to do disguise infiltration thing, I don't want to make the same mistake that you guys did on some unnamed show.
on some unnamed show?
Yeah, on some unnamed show that we haven't talked about ever.
I have a compromise. Is there a way that, like, our plan A is to just sneak in undetected, get in there, do it. But could we have, like, a fallback? Like, maybe Morgan is disguised or whatever.
In case somebody catches us?
In case somebody... Yeah. Like,
it wouldn't hurt to try it.
If not Elaine, maybe somebody... I don't know. I mean...
No, it wouldn't hurt to try it. I mean, you know, and Zach, let me ask you this. Would they get a bonus for towards that disguise because they're siblings? Like, the inherent... genetic similarities.
No,
we're
because all
adopted.
Callistocrat children are adopted.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Morgan's half elf.
Oh, well, okay. That's my +4 ain't going to get it. I'm going to tell you that right now. Just from a meta level.
Well, and the fact that your IDs were checked.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, you can certainly try.
I was thinking, like, just as an absolute fallback, crit fish, try and lie our way out of the situation.
I mean, here's the thing. I have a +10 bluff. So if we get caught, we could...
And I have a +7.
We could try to bluff our way out of it, saying that we were sent by Edge Corp to inspect the ship. You know what I mean? I mean, that would buy us maybe 15 minutes at best, but...
Yeah.
Maybe
what if we were to get hired by Edge Corp? to work here and then steal it.
I think we missed that boat. Okay. Well, yeah, I think that we just have to try to sneak in and get it.
Well, I mean, now that the people have got a couple days off, so
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Sure, for sure.
So it won't be swarming with anacytes. Although I'm sure it still will be, but it won't be as many. The opportunity is now, right? So tomorrow night we'll go, and the captain, as is normal, turns in early and suggests that everybody get a good night's rest for tomorrow.
And on that note, Roland, I imagine, hears a knock on his door.
Okay. He opens it.
All right, and you see Vincent, and
what a surprise! I had no idea that it was going to be you. No,
well,
I'm just kidding.
he actually brings a bottle of rum that he managed to swipe from the bar.
A gun.
A gun, yeah.
Disguised as rum.
Yeah. And anyway, he says, I didn't catch you sleeping by chance, did I?
Well, I don't know how long it will. Did you just like follow me directly into my room? I like close the door and then you're like,
Knock, knock.
Yeah, no, it's been like maybe 30 minutes or so.
oh yeah, he's still up. He's still
Okay,
up.
all right, cool.
Yeah. So he says, no, I was just reread this same page of this book like 30 times and I just can't get it to sync. Does that ever happen to you?
Sometimes if you just read past that page, maybe it'll make sense later down the road.
Oh, that's a good piece of advice, Vincent. I'll have to keep that in mind. How can I help you?
So, yeah, I've been thinking about some things lately, whether I can't seem to evade them anymore, and, well, someone said something to me recently that's got me thinking, and you can tell he's just beating around the bush and being evasive and uncomfortable and trying to get to what he's saying here, and it seems to be...
Can I roll a sense motive real quick and just to get like a sense of like, you know, your discomfort, you know,
Yeah.
just in like to see if I'm aware of that. Yeah. So with a 16 on the die, I'm aware of that. And I say, Vincent, come in. I see that you have a bottle there. Why don't you pour us a drink? And perhaps that'll make whatever it is you have to say easier. Yes. Come in.
And so once they're both situated, he kind of sits down and he kind of looks at Roland, like really just looking at him, you know, trying to face his fear here. And he said, look, I know you need this, and I don't go out of my way to show me appreciation, and I figured maybe this bottle of rum would lubricate it a little bit, if you know what I mean. But I've been thinking about this mission and how it can go to shit, and even the best laid strategies can go tits up, and, well, I just wanted to say it ain't your fault, and I didn't understand your motives all the time, but I think there's still things left to learn, but I see that I misjudged you. This whole situation has had me out of sorts since that berry delivery went to piss. But I suppose in the interest of full transparency and present events, considering we just put Edgecourt behind us and all, we'll be opening a new chapter after we hopefully succeed at this bog of a mission, of which I have full confidence in our capabilities. And, well, I just want you to know it's my intention to continue serving with this crew. I know my behaviour has been contentious. I'm sure I've been friendly to some of them, but there's some that I haven't been to. And he looks directly at Roland.
Yes.
And, so, anyway, I guess on that note, you ought to know that I made a private call to Sinjin.
Oh, you did?
Yes, yeah. Now, cool your jets, mate. It's an amiable
Calmer
meet
than
up.
you are, dude.
It's just a little catching up is all. And even though there isn't much to tell, I suppose I owe you some explanation. You see, me deal is that it's the bloody fact that Sinjin thinks I owe him. Yeah, he saved me life by lying to the Golden League about being spaced, but it's not some token to be cashed in at a later date. I recall several scrapes where he wouldn't be alive today had he not intervened, and you don't hear me cashing in favours. I did me bloody job. I fucking deserve that help. The problem is, he's smart, he's resourceful, he's cunning. But he's so far up his own arse he can't see anything other than status and power. And that's the rub. St. John is a very ambitious drow who not only climbed his way to the top of a criminal organization, but if you hadn't noticed back there during the meeting, he had female drow bodyguards. I don't know if you know piss about the drow tradition, but it's a fucking power play. Regardless of all that, I may have let my past relationships affect my judgment, as you've mentioned. Just as you know, I'm fed up to the back teeth on dealing with St. John. I know everyone's doing their best, and that whatever happens on this mission to steal this tub, maybe my presence will be less disruptive moving forward.
Well, Vincent, I appreciate your words and your position. In the interest of transparency, I must tell you that I have had issues with committing to things my entire life. I've run away from responsibility almost as much as it has been thrust upon me. I wanted to be a captain because I wanted to see the universe. And I wanted to be a good captain. I still do. But I find myself, once again, leaving something almost as soon as I've started it with EdgeCorp.
Oh, you're preaching to the choir on that, mate. Likewise here, as far as jumping jobs.
What I do know is that I've found something with this crew that does not make me want to leave, start over, or shirk my responsibility. And even despite our differences, I have counted you among this crew. However, I must say that I was concerned that you had no interest in being a part of a crew run by me as a captain.
Well, on that note, I could possibly get my job back as a rock hopper, but frankly, this seems a bit more exciting.
Well, it is that indeed. It has been one revelation after another, and one problem after another, and I feel like this crew needs someone of your capabilities and your experience, and yes, even at times, your temperament, to be successful. I am naive sometimes in the way of criminal activity, and I feel that perhaps we could work together as opposed to instead of being in opposition to each other, and we could get much more accomplished. I appreciate your words, and as far as I'm concerned, that's water under the bridge. And he raises, his glass of rum to you. Let us toast and work on becoming better friends.
We'll get there, mate. And he goes ahead and clinks his glass.
Yeah. He's like, it's not there yet, but at least we're going to try. Jokes aside, I do appreciate these words, and I want you to understand that if there are things going on, you can trust me. I am not, especially now, not being beholden to EdgeCorp. I am not one to judge. I do want to do the right thing, but I understand that everything is on a spectrum. And my crew is my family. And so your problems you have our assistance, our aid to help you. You are not alone. Perhaps try to remember that going forward.
I'll do my best on trying to remember that. As far as needing some criminal element on this ship, well, figure out that after this mission, we're all going to have a little bit of criminal element.
Indeed we will. And he takes another long pull from the rum.
Well,
tops off the glasses.
yeah. And he's Vincent is visibly kind of uncomfortable in this situation. So for him, he's going to try to balance out. So he's just going to say, so he takes a shot and he says, well, I need to be heading out and give myself some shut eye. But you go ahead and keep that bottle there.
Well, all right. Thank you. Good night, Vincent.
Good night, kitten.
And you both return to your rooms to get some shut eye.
I'm already in my room, bitch.
Fair enough, my man. Fair enough. Tomorrow's the big day. We're going to steal the Oliphant. So everybody get prepared. And you know how it goes. We'll see you.
We'll see you.
I reckon.
Prepared, all right.
Bye.